Hi guys, it's Drea. I have empties for you today. When I was going through my empties bin, it didn't seem like there was a lot, but then I started pulling stuff out to organize it and there's a lot of little things. So it was actually deceiving. Empties videos are always pretty long because there's usually a lot of stuff. So strap in and let's go. I'm going to start out with makeup. Everything will be categorized and I'll notate the times down in the description bar in case you're only interested in certain types of products. But I'm going to start out with makeup because I feel like makeup is always the most fun. So first of all, I have here the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. This was obviously not full size, it was like a sample size. This is very similar to the Benefit Porefessional, although I feel like this is a little bit more of a serum-y texture. It's very similar to the texture of Benefit, but a little bit more slippery. So if you know what Porefessional feels like, this is like that, but a little bit more slippery. I definitely prefer the Porefessional over this one, although I did think this one was really good. I've got 3 eyeliners here. None of these really were used up per se. They were just more kind of like they dried out eventually while I was using other things. So I used to love the Stila Stale Day Waterproof Liquid Liner, and I do think it's a great product. It's just that I don't really like felt tip liners at all. Yeah, this is fully dried out. And so I let it kind of go bad and I stopped using it. The Urban Decay Perversion waterproof one, I actually liked this. It was very, very black and the point on it is a little bit smaller and a little bit sharper than the Stila one. But I went to use this, actually it looks like, I don't know, it's working now. But the last time I went to use it, I tried using it on my eye and like I got halfway through one eye and it dried up. So you know, that might be the case, but I'm just gonna toss that. Again, it's a felt tip, not my favorite to use anyway, so it's no big loss for me. And the last of the eyeliners is the L'Oreal Voluminous Liner Noir. This one I do not like. Now this one, it's got a very ergonomic kind of shape, like it's a triangle, so your fingers fit like a pen. It's really great. It's got a really long, why does this look like it's good now? I swear last time I went to use it, it was like dried up. I don't know, man. Okay, anyway, it's probably the case where I'll start using it, it'll dry up halfway through the eye. This one has a really, really long felt tip on it, and the problem with this one is even though it's nice and black, it transfers really, really, really badly. So if you use it on your upper lash line, you will get gray smudging down here just throughout the day. So this one I think is not a good product at all. I have one mascara in here. This is the Avon Big and False Lash Mascara. This one does have a really, really huge wand on it. I like the wand on this. I found it really easy to use. It got a lot done all at one time. And this really did give like a nice, big, voluminous, long lash effect. I definitely like that. I would repurchase that if the opportunity presented itself. I have a Revlon lip butter. This is actually in my makeup use up. That's why it's got a sticker on it. And this was in the shade Brown Sugar. I have probably enough here to get a little swatch. That's what that looked like, but that's fully rolled up. These are discontinued now, which is a damn shame because they are awesome. They are so moisturizing and lovely. And I have a few still left in my collection, but they're all really super bright colors, not something I would wear all the time. This is a nice kind of bronzy nude. And I don't know, it's a shame that they got rid of those. I have 2 Anastasia brow products. I've got the clear brow gel, which I used to be ride or die for. But now I've completely gone off using this. I'm only using the Benefit, what's it called? Gimme Brow, like the one with fibers, and the drugstore counterpart, which is the Essence Make Me Brow. Those are really the only brow gels that I'm using at all anymore. But this is a really, really good clear brow gel if you are in the market for one and you need a clear one and you want something more expensive because this is pricey, but it's really, really great. And then of course the Anastasia Brow Wiz, mine is in the shade medium brown, so it's got the little micro tip on one side and the spoolie on the other. This is just an awesome product. It's an awesome brow pencil. Love it, love it, love it. Another makeup use up product, this is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. Mine is in the shade Creamy Natural. Even though it says it's a powder foundation, it has very light coverage. Like I would consider this much more of a setting powder than a powder foundation. It's so good if you have oily skin. I mean, it says it in the name, it's Stay Matte. But if you have oily skin, this is such a good product. I actually just repurchased it the other day because they were on sale, so I picked one up. And last thing, I don't know if you would consider this makeup, but I don't know, I keep it with my makeup. So this is the Boscia Black Charcoal Blotting Linen. So these are like, you know, to blot your oil off your face. These ones are really good. You get 100 sheets in here, and they're big sheets, like they're the size of this but folded in half, so it's like double the size of this. So you get a good size, and you get 100 in here. I think they're worth it for the price. I think they're about $10 for this. But I've used like the e.l.f. ones in the past, which are way cheaper, but you get fewer and they're smaller, and you need to use more of them because they don't work as well. I think the charcoal in this definitely sucks up the oil a lot better. So to me, these are a better value in the long run. Next up, skincare. I've got a couple micellar waters. The Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water. This is the pink one, which I don't know what the difference is. I think the other one is maybe for oily skin, I don't know. But anyway, I loved this when it first came out. I think this is the second bottle I've gone through of this. But as time has gone on, I haven't liked it as much. I feel like it doesn't get my eye makeup off as well as it did originally. And I know I've heard Lisa Stevens say that her eyelashes fall out when she uses this, and that could be the case because I've noticed my eyelashes have been pretty wimpy over the last 6 months. So I don't think I'm gonna repurchase that anytime soon. I'll try a few other ones. This one was really great, and I think I recommended it in my VIB recommendations video a while back. This is the Sephora brand Micellar Cleansing Milk. And you can kind of see in the bottom there, it's not as watery as a micellar water. It is a little bit more of a milky water, if you will. But it's a really nice consistency. It acts the same, it does the same thing, and this one smells so good. This one is called coconut water, but it doesn't, to me, smell like coconuts. It smells like when you cut into a fresh watermelon. So not that fake watermelon smell, but like real watermelon. That's what this smells like to me. I love it. This I didn't end up using up. I went to use it the other day and it has gone bad. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish. And I don't even know if this is a full size. I used about half of it before it went off, and it's a shame that I let myself do that. I'm just not really good at remembering to exfoliate my lips unless I have it in my shower, and I just never put this in there. So it never got used up and it's gross now, but this was a really good lip scrub and I would buy that if I came across it again. I have a couple minis from Ole Henriksen. This is the Sheer Transformation Moisturizer, and this is the Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator, which is also a moisturizer. So this is just a really great everyday moisturizer if you just have like a combo skin. If you don't need something really moisturizing, just like a regular amount, this is a really good product. This I loved, and I would definitely consider buying a full size. I actually have another mini that I'm using up of this as well. So this is geared just towards oily skin, and it says it's a green fusion complex. It's got neem seed oil, rose hip, a whole bunch of different oils in it. And it smells like a forest, you know, like that really green outside outdoor smell. And it was such a good moisturizer. I loved it. I would definitely consider buying that for sure. Here's one of my favorite eye creams that I've discovered in the last couple of years. This is from DreaCN. It's the Hylamide Sub-Q Eyes Advanced Serum. Now, this is an eye serum, so you can put like an eye cream on top of it. But for me, this is more than enough moisture to be an eye cream. I've just found that this keeps my under eye really plump. So I use this as my daytime eye cream, and then I use a retinol product at night. So that's kind of how I do my eye cream situation. I have my Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. Love this stuff. I love this so much. I had already repurchased it. That's so good for like gently removing eye makeup. This is the L'Occitane Almond Oil. Now this was a 100-point perk. I am really strongly considering buying a full size of this, even though it's expensive. I bought the Sephora version that they just came out with, I think around fall. I bought that and I've been using that, and it's okay, but it's not as good as this one. The deal with this is I use it for shaving my legs, and the reason I love it so much is I can get out of the shower after shaving my legs and my legs remain moisturized. Like, I don't need to put any lotion on at all. And I love the smell of it too. So such a favorite. I will probably buy a full size of that. I've got a little sample of the Elizabeth Arden Superstar Skin Renewal Booster. I even cut it open to get all of it out because I really liked it. I liked the scent. I liked the way it felt. I don't know that I noticed any difference, so I don't know that I'll go buy it, but I did like it. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. This is a recent thing they just put out. This was 7.5 milliliters, 0.25 fluid ounces. So it's about a quarter of a full size. I thought the texture on this was really good. I thought it sunk into the skin really well. I don't need a ton of moisture though, so I don't know that I would buy this, but I thought it was a good moisturizer, but nothing stood out to me on it, you know what I mean? And then I went through a full thing of the Shiseido facial cottons. I really like these. I like these better than the Quo version that we can get here in Canada, even though I've repurchased the Quo because it's been on sale, and it's about half the price of these when it's on sale for the same amount. So I will still use those, but I definitely prefer these. These just have a little bit more softness and gentleness to them. Let's talk about sheet masks. I have 3 eye masks here. These are like under the eye hydrating things. They came in like a package of 5. These are the Intensivize Collagen Under Eye Pads. I got these from Winners. They're just okay. You know, they're just kind of like a hydrating thing. Do I think the collagen in here is gonna like totally firm up my under eye? No, I don't. But they're all right. You know, they're like a refreshing thing. The Karuna face masks, I have the, what is this? Exfoliating? And then hydrating. I think I like the hydrating one better, but I love these. Like, you actually feel something happening when you're wearing them, and then I feel like afterwards you can see a difference, where with a lot of face masks it's hard to see a difference. It's mostly all about hydration, but I just feel a little bit more brighter, a little bit firmer, etc. when I use Karuna ones, and whenever I see them on sale I like snatch them up. This one is just a random Korean one, an aloe one, and then this one I really like. So this actually came from Forever 21, and I've seen it online and in store. This is the Banana Essence Mask Sheet from the brand S-Folio, and I do believe it is a Korean brand. It's not like the Forever 21 brand, it's just that they carry these, and this smells exactly like bananas. Like, it's so good. I love it. I love anything that smells like bananas. I don't know what it is. It's just a huge favorite. I have already repurchased a couple of these. I saved a couple little sample packets, just wanted to talk about quickly. The Tarte Deep Dive Cleansing Gel, I have a full size of this, I actually love it. The Glam Glow Glow Starter Moisturizer, I don't really feel like this is anything special. I would definitely not pay the price tag on that for like the, you know, the full size one. The Jack Black Deep Dive Glycolic Facial Cleanser with Kaolin Clay and Volcanic Ash. Long name. This was a very interesting thing. It's almost like a treatment. Like, I used it as a cleanser, but it comes out as like this gray kind of clay soap, and you just kind of wash your face with it, and it definitely, like the glycolic in it, you can feel something happening afterwards. Like, it can be, if you have sensitive skin, I would just avoid, because I felt like when I put my moisturizer on afterwards it was a little bit burning, so just be careful. This is the L'Occitane Milk Concentrate. For body, I use this on my legs, loved it. Okay, let's talk about this. The Paula's Choice Redness Relief Repairing Serum. I have 2 of these. I don't know if you can tell, I have this weird red rash going on, which is so unlike me. I never ever in my life have ever had anything like this. I've tried using this on it and nothing happened. So I don't know, I've just been like moisturizing this. It's a little bit better than it was, but nothing really happened with that, so I wouldn't run out and buy it. I've only got 2 hair things this time around. Look at this mother. This thing is huge. It took me a long time to get through this, and this is actually the second one of this size that I have purchased and gone through. So this is from the brand Argan Magic. And I only ever see these like in Winners or HomeSense type stores. This one is called the Ultra Hydrating Conditioner for Dry Damaged Hair. Now, let me just say, I would disagree with that, but I do like this. So before I dyed my hair blonde, I had much more silkier hair, much more easy to manage hair, and it was very light and fine, and it would get weighed down really easily. So this was great when I had that type of hair, because this is like a very lightweight conditioner, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. But as soon as I dyed my hair and it's become drier, it's prone to breakage, it definitely needs treatments and that kind of thing. This does not work for me anymore. So I won't be buying it again, which is unfortunate. I definitely need something more hydrating, thicker, that kind of thing. But I still would absolutely recommend this if you have light, fine hair. I think it's awesome. And then the other hair thing I have is a little mini of the Bumble & Bumble Repair Blow Dry. Now I actually have a bigger size of this that I'm using right now as well, and I really like this product. My hair was getting really bad on the ends for a while there until I started using this, and I feel like this is definitely making a difference. So I'm gonna continue to use this. I've got a couple soaps here. I've got the Mango shower gel from the Body Shop. I love the Body Shop shower gels now. I hadn't used them for years, like since middle school, and I just bought a bunch when they had a sale a few months ago, and I used up this one entirely. I bought another couple of them, and I'm using them, and they're just so nice. Like the scents on these are just awesome. They're so bubbly. I love them. We'll just keep buying these. They're so good. I went through this one from Philosophy. It's called Peppermint Stick, and I bought this obviously at Christmas time. It was in like a value set, and I liked it. It definitely smelled like a candy cane. I don't want to repurchase this one, but one of my favorite scents is vanilla mixed with peppermint together, and I can never find it anymore. Like, it's one of those rare things that not everybody does. Lots of places do peppermint by itself, but not the mixture of the two. I've tried actually mixing this like with a pure vanilla. It wasn't quite the same. So wouldn't buy that again, but it was okay. And then one of my favorite hand soaps, the Grace Cole. I always talk about these. They just have the best scents. This one was the Orchid Amber and Incense. So good. We'll keep buying these too. Okay, a bunch of miscellaneous. I've got the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. This was like 100-point perk size, so I don't know what the regular size is. Obviously I couldn't save it because you use it up, you know, as you use it, but that was the little package it came in, and it works really, really well. Like, this stuff works great. It doesn't leave a residue behind like some of them do. It's really easy to get out of the brush, bubbles up really nice, gets them super clean. So definitely A+. I've got a Purell Advanced, you know, whatchamacallit, what are these called? Antibacterial gel? I can't think of what these are called right now, but you know what I mean. And then the Essie Quick E Drying Drops. Okay, let me know if you guys are experts at nails, because I am not. Are these terrible for your nails? Because this is like the second one of these I've gone through. I am lazy when it comes to nail polish. I hate waiting for my nails to dry. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. So I'm lazy, and I like using these drying drops because they do work. Like, they help your nail polish dry faster. But I think they're bad for you. So I know my nails have never been the best. Like, they've always been kind of thin and prone to breakage. And that's definitely the case when I start kind of putting more nail polish on it, taking it off, changing it up. I just feel like my nails get really bad after a while, and then I have to give it a long break and start using nail polish again. This is the Oral-B floss, my favorite floss. I will always buy this stuff. It is so good. I floss my teeth all the time, although you would never know by my dental bills. I don't know what the heck is up with my teeth. They're terrible, but I floss them twice a day, so who knows. The Pro-Namel, speaking of teeth, the Pro-Namel Gentle Whitening Toothpaste from Sensodyne. This is actually good if you have sensitive teeth. I would definitely recommend this for sure. And then the last stuff I have is fragrances. So I've got two little minis, a couple of my favorites. This is the Thierry Mugler Angel. This one is really, really nice. I can't really describe notes. I'm not good at describing perfume, but just suffice it to say I like it. Versace Eros Parfum. Oh, I need to buy a full size of this, you guys. I love this stuff so much, but I'm trying to be good and not buy any perfume myself this year, or at least for a while. Hold out for my birthday, which is like in November. And then I went through my favorite perfume of all time. This is the Jean Malchi Amarage. This was actually in my makeup use up as well. This is just really awesome, but you have to be okay with like very heavy scents. And that is definitely what I'm attracted to. Like, I don't like florals. I don't like light scents. I don't like beachy scents. I like very kind of heavy, sweet scents. Like, that's what I'm really attracted to. So that's definitely what this is. You have to like heavy scents if you like this. I'll link what, you know, to the notes below because I'm not really good at describing that. But this is like my 4th or 5th bottle of this. I wore this on my wedding day, so definitely a favorite. I actually went out today and bought this because I was finding it hard to fit the amount of iced coffee that I wanted to consume into the cups that I had at home. So I had to go buy a gigantic tumbler. And I love this one. It's from Walmart. It was only $7 and it's so beautiful. But it actually fits like 1.5 cups of coffee in it, as opposed to my regular cups, which would barely even fit one. So my caffeine needs are now satisfied. Anyway, that's it. That is all my empties. Definitely subscribe if you've never been here before. I'd love to see you around in my future videos. I put out 3 videos a week and they're always lots of fun. But that's it for my empties today. I hope that you really liked it. Leave me any questions or comments as always. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see from me in the future. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope that life is treating you well. I hope you're loving yourself today, and I'll see you around in my next video. Bye guys.